So I know I always say, I'll post more, and then guess what? I never do. Post more. That's okay. Why? Because I'm here with a very highly requested video. I'm going to be showing you guys how I turned into Persephone from Lore Olympus. She's by far one of my most popular cosplays since I did her last year. So yeah, as always, all the products that I use will be down in the description below. And of course, if you have any alternatives, definitely go and use them. These are just the products that I use and that I would recommend, especially if you have oily skin like I do. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you have any recommendations for what I should do in my next video, please let me know. Alright, let's get started.
Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to start off with a primer. You always want to start off with a primer when doing your makeup. Trust me, you need to. Next, you're going to lightly put a setting powder all over your face. This will just make sure that you have a nice even surface to work your body paint on. Next, you're going to take a white cream blending body paint and you're going to put this all over your face. Cheeks, forehead, nose. You don't have to put a whole bunch, but you just want to make sure that it will cover your entire face. Next, you're going to take your beauty blender and you're going to blend this all out. Next, once it's all blended, you're going to take your pink and you're going to apply it to your cheeks, your nose, and your forehead. Pretty much the same places that you applied the white. And you're going to blend this all out as well. I like using a white as a base just because it lightens up the pink that I have, since you can obviously tell it is a little too dark for my liking. And also it just makes it a lot even, and since I am tanner, the white really helps a lot to just kind of cancel that out in this sense. And then of course you're just going to go ahead and blend it all out. And if there are any spots where you feel like you're missing any pink, just apply some. Just make it lightly, just now apply it lightly and then blend it with a beauty blender. I also found that using a beauty blender is a lot easier than using like a foundation brush or anything, just because it makes it smoother than anything else. Once it's all blended, you're going to go back and you're going to set this down. I found the trick to using body paint is to pretty much set down your body paint after every 1 or 2 layers of paint. That way it's even and it doesn't bleed through as much, if that makes sense. Also, I just feel like it makes it look a lot smoother and cleaner. Also, don't inhale it because it will hurt. Next, you're going to go back in with your white and you're going to use this like a concealer. Apply this underneath your eyes, on your chin, the bridge of your nose, and on your eyelids. On your eyelids is especially important because this will make it a lot easier to apply your eyeshadow. This will act as an eyeshadow primer, and also will just make it a lot easier to see all the colors that you will be using in the future. And then of course, you're just going to go ahead and blend that in with your beauty blender. And then again, you're going to go ahead and set this all down before doing anything else. Next, you're going to go in and you're going to take a dark blush. You're going to use that to contour. If you also have a dark pink color, that will work as well, but I just happen to have this dark blush and it works perfectly. You're going to apply that underneath your cheekbones. You're also going to apply that to your chin and on your forehead. This will act like a contour and also add color back into your face like it will with the white. What's most important is to add color and depth back into your face after you apply the body paint. Next, you're going to take your eyeshadow palette and you're going to start off with a white base on your eyes. And this will act as the same reason why we applied white on the base in the beginning. It just makes it a lot easier to see all the colors that we will be adding soon. Next, we're going to go in with a hot pink, and we're going to put this on the outer crease. I did mix these two colors in together to get the perfect shade, but if you have something in the middle, that would work perfectly. Like I said, you're just going to add this to the outer crease. I do tend to wing this out just a little bit, but you definitely don't have to if you don't like it. Next, you're just going to go in and blend that out because you don't want a harsh line on your eyes. So you're just going to blend it out. Once that's blended to your liking, you're going to go and you're going to take a darker pink, kind of like, not a hot pink, I don't know, like a purpley pink, I guess. And you're just going to add that to the outer crease. So pretty much to the ends of that wing that you created. And then here I added in a little bit of thread connecting that line to my actual lid, kind of creating that winged effect. And of course, before I move on from each step, I am blending it out. I just forgot to record it. Because you do want everything to blend in evenly. Next, I want to take this sparkly pink. We're going to put this on my lid. I either do a pink or a silver color, but today I decided to go with a sparkly pink. This is just to add a little bit of shimmer to your lid. And it's also not super in your face, it's very subtle, and that's why I really like it. And then you're just going to go in with a dark pink again, and you're just going to go in and just fix wherever you need to. I feel like this just helps blend it out. I'm not very good with eyeshadows, I'm still learning, but yeah. Next, you're just going to go in and do a basic wing liner. Pretty much starting from where your eyelid meets, winging out, and then connecting it. I feel like I should do an eyeliner tutorial because I do have a lot of people asking me how to do eyeliner, but I feel like it's just a lot of practice that comes with it too. As you can see, I'm drawing a line, and then I start from the inner part of my eye and then just connect it to the line that I previously drew. And then I color it in. And then if you make it thicker, you can. Next, we're going to go in with another blush. This one is a little bit more peachy, and we're just going to apply this like a normal blush. This one also does have a little bit of glitter in it, so it just adds a little bit of shine to my face. I also put a little bit on my nose because, of course. Next, we're going to go in and we're going to take a gold color. It's not necessarily gold, it's like a rose gold, I should say. We're going to use this as a highlighter. Apply it to your cheekbones, your nose, and then your brow bone. This will just, you know, add a little bit more, a little bit like a sun-kissed glow to your face. And then I always add a little bit to my nose. Next, we're going to go in and do our brows. I'm using a black pomade. And yes, I know it is by Kat Von D, but I bought this a very long time ago. Don't judge me. And you're just going to fill in your brow. Obviously, since my brows are shaved at the ends, I just have to create a little tail. Most of the time, I do stencil out my brows before filling them in, but since I am using body paint, I kind of just wing it and hope for the best. You can use a pink, the pink cream blend if you need to touch up your brows, but I just didn't have to here. Next, you're going to take a pink gloss. I tend not to use lipstick for this. I'm just going to apply it to your lips. Also, please put on chapstick before you start doing any of this because your lips will get very dry. Next, I'm going to take a little bit of red and we're just going to apply it to the center of our lips. And then just blend that together. Then you're going to take a lip gloss. And you're just going to apply that on. If you couldn't tell, I am using the Sailor Moon lip gloss and lipstick by Colourpop. I do really like this. 10 out of 10 recommend. Just going to apply that and then rub it all over your lips. Next, we're going to move on to lashes. Lashes are completely up to you on what you use. I do tend to use longer lashes, but these are just the ones I had. You're going to apply the glue and bend them in while they dry. This will just make sure that you don't get that awful like straight across lash thing that can happen a lot and it's very annoying. Apply it to your lid. Make sure it feels comfortable and on your lid and not straight across. It should look like so, and then just let it dry. As you can tell, I'm just trying to fix it because I did see it was a little bit crooked. After you do the second one, you're going to go in, let your eyelids dry, and you're going to go in with a mascara. I know some people do mascara first, but I do it after because personal preference. Also, you saw that I drew a bead of mark. That's just a little touch I added. Just going to go and lightly blend in your lashes with the falsies, just to make it look a lot more natural. And if you want to, you can add mascara to your lower lash line. I just don't really care for mascara, so I don't add a lot. As you can see here, I do lightly go over it, but again, it's not too much to make that big of a difference. Next, we're going to go in and do the neck. This is after I got changed, so as you can see, I'm wearing a white dress. And we're pretty much going to do the same steps that we did on the face. We're going to start off with a white base, and then you're just going to go over it with a pink. I do like to change into my costume before I do my neck because I know how far down I have to blend and everything and what needs to be covered and what does not need to be covered. So I'm just going to go over lightly with the white, and then you're going to go in with the pink. I did set this after I blended it all out. I just did not show myself blending it, but of course, blend everything and set everything. Also do go and blend this out onto your ears, especially if your ears are showing, because that looked really weird if you had normal colored ears and a pink body. And like always, if there are any spots that you're missing, just go and touch it up real quick. And I'm just gonna lightly go over the ears, just add a little bit of pink onto the beauty blender and down on the ears. I feel like that's just the easiest method to do. Next, you're gonna grab your wig and put it on.
Yeah, that's how you turn into Persephone, the goddess of spring and queen of the underworld. I really hope you guys like this. I really hope this helped you in creating the Persephone process. This is also just a great way to learn how to do body paint, just having a good base color and then applying and then contouring and everything, because you don't want to be one-dimensional, which is what I used to do. If you've ever seen any of my old like homestyle cosplays or anything, it was just very like, here's gray all over my face and then eyeliner. Now you gotta add like dimension and color and everything, that way it's more natural, you know, for being pink. Anyways guys, I really hope you guys like this makeup tutorial and I really hope this helped you out. Guys, go subscribe to my channel if you want to see more stuff and comment down below what makeup tutorial you want to see next. I will probably be doing either Marceline or Kenma. I haven't comment on what you want to see next. And I really hope you guys enjoy this time off. Take this time to self-reflect, but also make sure you're taking care of your mental health, guys. Also, me and my friends are putting out a podcast. It's called The Day Saga. I'll put the link to that in the description. You guys should totally go check that out. Episodes will be coming out every Tuesday, and I'm really excited for it. It's going to be with my two really close friends, Dimitri and Jasmine, who you've obviously seen on my Instagram page. So please go support us, and it would mean the world to us. Anyway, guys, I really hope you like this, and